Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. No, it's funny, the snow's all gone. We had rain all night and it's rained really heavy all day. And the temperature is up quite a bit to what it was when the snow was on the ground. But I feel colder today than I did when the snow was down. Sometimes I think when you've got snow all around, I think it blocks all the drafts in your doors and your windows and things like that, the snow. Not that I've got drafts through my doors and my windows, I think the only drafts come in through my letterbox and the door, I think. And I've just knit 3 there instead of 2. I have to watch what I'm doing with these. I'm knitting the little hat now to go with the little cardigan I've just finished. I'm just going to do a beanie, you know, it won't have a turned up brim or a pom-pom on, it's just a plain little hat. Well, it won't be plain, it'll have the same pattern on as what I've done on the little cardigan. I've made a little video to show what the little cardigan came out like, so I'm going to stop this video and show you that before I do anything else. Show you how the little cardigan came out. It's all finished, all sewn up, got the buttons on, collar on and everything. Well, finished the little, it's actually green this, it looks blue on the video because it's quite dark today. I don't want to put the light on because it'll cast a shadow over the what I'm showing, but it is a green. I don't know what kind of green you call it. It doesn't tell you on the ball label. But I've got a little hat to do as well. So that one's almost finished. It'll not take long to do the hat. So that I have one size worked out for the PDF. That's a 20-inch. So I have another 4 sizes and then I'll be able to send that one out. So that's how the little cardigan came out. And don't everybody go asking me for the pattern because I've only done one size. The pattern will be from a 16 up to a 24. And I've only done the one size, the 20 inches, so I do have to knit the other sizes first. But I have other things to do as well, so I still have 2 cardigans to knit for the same lady that I'm doing these for, that I've just done the little cardigan for. I'm probably going to do a little rosebud lace, 24 inches, do a rosebud lace cardigan. I think it's pink and cream, I think she's asked for. I think I'll have to have a look in my book to check to make sure. And maybe I might do another size of the little lacy and garter stitch little pattern I did the other day. I might do a larger size in that one for, at least I'll have 2 on that pattern. I was going to do it just a 16 to a 20 inch, but I think I'll make it a 16 to a 24 inch. That'll be one of the little cardigans I'll be doing after I finish here. And you know, it's been a really rotten, miserable day today. Not just the rain, it's been very dark all day. I've had my light on all day. It's actually just after 4 o'clock now. Because I did go over to the post office and I had an order a parcel to post and a couple of knitting patterns that had been bought off my, I think one was off eBay and one was off Etsy. I sold one off both shops. So I took those to the post office today, but I went in my car. There's no way was I walking in that rain. Wasn't just, you know, rain, it was really stotting down. You could see it jumping on the pavement when it was coming down. I got soaked just, I had to park my car. I was very close to the post office. I just park on the street and then I have to cross over the road straight over to the post office, and I was soaking by the time I got into the post office. My coat was anyway. It's a good job the temperatures went up, because of that rain would have been snow, and we would have been snowed in if it had been snow. Because I think it was all night, because the snow was, most of it was gone this morning. There was still some on the road, and I think the road around my estate looked a little bit icy, because I was watching 1 or 2 cars coming round and they were going very slowly around. But it all cleared. The rain kept on going all day and that, and it's all cleared away now, so everything will be back to normal now. But it does feel, even though the temperature's up, I do feel a bit colder than... There's something to do with your heating. When you put your heating on, when it's really cold, you put your heating on, and the heating, you know, goes on and off, and it works up to that temperature that you know, that keeps the house at, and then it goes off for a while and so on. And I've still got it on the same temperature, but I think it's taking a lot longer to cool down, so it stays off longer. It's funny, but it's warmer, but I think you need to put your heating a bit higher so it comes on a bit more often. That's my idea anyway. So I'm just going to be sitting knitting this. Hopefully get this finished tonight, and then I can get started on the little cardigans I have to do, and then I can just knit whatever I want to knit after that. In fact, I might do some crocheting, do some little coasters, because I normally do coasters, you know, the red, white and green for Christmas time. But I haven't had a chance to do any up to now. So I think I might be doing a few like coasters to sell, to put on my shops. And I do get 1 or 2 messages on eBay about people asking about PDFs. So I only sell the knitting patterns as on eBay and Etsy as paper patterns. I don't know how to work out how you put them for to sell them as PDFs. I'm not sure how that works, but I get quite a few people message me and wanting to know about the PDFs and asking for my email and that. Well, I can't send you my email. Anybody that asks, I can't send you my email through eBay. I can do through Etsy. Etsy aren't as stringent as what eBay is, but eBay will not let you send any messages with your emails, because they think you are trying to sell things off-site using, you know, what you've got on there. And if I started sending, well, if they thought that and it happened too often, I would lose my account on eBay. So anybody asking for my email or anything like that on eBay, please don't ask. Look on my YouTube channels. My email is on the channel. It's usually in the description box underneath the video. You have a description box what your video is about. My email is in there if anyone wants it. Wants to ask for PDFs or anything like that, but don't ask for them on eBay, because I can't send you any messages giving you my email, anything like that. Even if I could, I wouldn't, because I know it's going to make trouble for me on eBay. But anyway, that was just a little bit, let you know what I've been up to. I didn't get to my granddaughter's yesterday because of the snow. It was really thick yesterday, and I won't drive in snow. I don't care whether there's a little bit like that. A centimetre, I will not drive in any kind of snow. I did have an accident one time, a lot of years ago, when I took my two of my grandchildren, the ones I go to all the time, Cheryl and her brother David, used to stop at my house every weekend, and we went out one Sunday morning. There's a co-op, I think it was. We went to the co-op to get 1 or 2 things, and it started snowing while we were there. So I bought a sledge for the kids, because it was starting to get a bit thick, and but it was only about an inch or something by the time I came out of the shop and was driving back home. And I live on my estate is, the address part that I live on, the street I live on, is a big round circle like that. And when I was coming back, I come onto the circle part. I go around the circle and then go off at one end for to get to my house. So I was coming round the circle like that, and somebody was coming round from the other way really fast, and there was a car in front of me and I had to brake, and I just put my foot down too hard and the car went zoop, zoop, backwards and forwards across the road, and it eventually landed, stopped me on one of those big 4x4 things. It hit that, and I knocked the fella out of the house to come check his car, but his 4x4, it had one of those rubber things all around, and my car had hit that rubber thing and had done no damage whatsoever to his car, but the wing on mine had concertinaed right back. And the kids were just little at the time, and so I carried on home and got out the car, and Cheryl was just jumping out the car, and David running and shouting, "Granda, Granda, Nana's crashed the car." Shut up. You'll see it in a minute. But my son, between my husband and my son was, that was Cheryl and David's dad. He doesn't live up here now, but he did then at the time. And he worked for a garage thing, and they did body work on cars and things. And between my husband and my son, they straightened that wing out on my car, but we had to get another wing for it. I think we went to the scrap yard and later on and managed to find another wing to fit my car. And I've never driven in snow since. It was not my fault really, because that man that was coming round on the other side was going too fast, but I just put my foot down a little bit too hard on the brake. And that's the reason I will not drive in snow ever again. We were lucky that time, but it could have been a lot worse. So anyway, that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe. I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.